I would like to be shot now, please. I didn't mute it because of anything other than I was getting done with work and I was still doing some work, so it was still logged in for work. So I muted my mic. I completely forgot that I'd muted it. So here's my problem. What I want is boba tea and fried chicken. How the F am I supposed to do that? How does anybody order, like, oh, I would like this. There should be like an all around kind of a place that you can order from. Like, you know, hey, I'd really like some fried chicken and some bubble tea and some souvlaki and oh, I'll take some, um baklava. Frickin' A. Red bean bubble latte. One company has a bubble tea shake. How do I feel about that? Apparently, at one of these places, I once ordered sweet milk boba. No tea, just sweet milk and boba. I don't remember doing something weird like that. I don't know what I want more. Also, I'm thirsty, but I have soda and I have milk and I can make tea and I've got freaking cocoa. Probably don't need to order food, but I want to because I'm hungry. Yeah, apparently DoorDash has been listening to me because it's like, oh, you want fried chicken? How about Popeyes? How about Chick-fil-A, which, by the way, I ordered once only to try, and I am unimpressed and will continue to therefore boycott them. I don't understand why people are like, but it's so good. I just can't continue to boycott them. I'm like, it was mediocre at best. Popeyes would take forever to get here. There's a bakery on here with a 3 to 5 day delivery window. I thought the point of DoorDash was to order something so that you could get it today. I'm trying to decide on something. Hmm. This place wants $1.50 for a 12-ounce soda. I remember when you could buy a 20-ounce bottle of soda for less than $1. This is close enough. It's still, It's still not the two things that I want, but it's something that I want. Stop pooping. Oh my god. I have discussions like that all the time with users. It's terrible. It makes me very, very sad. Because then they're like, I wasn't told that was in your effing agreement that you signed. You have to have a minimum upload download speed. You have to be hardwired. No Wi-Fi. And I will get so much lip from people. Oh, but my Wi-Fi is just as good as being hardwired. Every time I'm hardwired, I have connectivity issues. How old is your Cat 5? Is it loose? Are you on a really old computer? It's only 10 years old. It's too old. Ah! Okay, I've done the stupid thing and I ordered food. It is not fried chicken and it is not boba. Both of the things that I was craving. Instead, it's a poke bowl and some chasu. Chasu? Chasu. Braised pork belly with rice toppings. And I'm just gonna drink some soda. I'm gonna go get... I usually have a 12-pack next to my computer. No, I'm not sponsored. Not sponsored by DoorDash. I'm not sponsored by Pepsi or Coke or any of the peoples. Are you kidding me? My 1-year-old computer is practically ancient. By computer standards. This might spike the mic a little bit here, guys. Sorry. Well, it's also I just keep trying to find all the hints so that I can make them worth all the experience points. Pardon me. Well, I mean, it's still really loud when I open a soda. I can watch it hit into the red. Yeah, the problem is that I go so long between washings that usually it doesn't look nice when I wear it down. I didn't go so long between washings for the health of my hair. Not because I'm a greasy rat. Well, part of the reason you barely heard it was because I opened it underneath of the table. So there was that. Oh, that was terrible. Belch from hell. Okay, let's get this started while we're waiting for my poke bowl. Which is neither fried chicken nor boba tea. Table, desk, thing I put my computer monitors on. Whatever. It's a thing. It does stuff. Why is the desktop audio not working? Oh, gosh darn it, stop stealing my friggin' shit. Piece of fecal matter. Hold your horses. Oh, well, that's the problem. I'm an idiot child. Listen here. Because I couldn't order fried chicken and boba tea, and then the place that I decided to finally order from didn't have boba tea, even though they're an Asian. Well, technically they're a Hawaiian place. So I'm an idiot. I fixed my idiotness. Except now, apparently I can't play my game. Hello? um, I've had similar conversations with users in regards to backing up their drives, except it's usually a rebuild of their Amazon workspace, and that literally deletes everything. Why? Don't you dare with me, Lunix. Okay, there we go. I fixed it. No, I quit the game in such a fashion that it was still running, even though it wasn't running, so therefore, because it was running, I couldn't run it again. It's kind of like, oh, ow! I hope I didn't blow up anybody else's eardrums. Oh my god. Ow. No, well, yes, I'm blonde, but no, that's... I think I might have blew my eardrums just a little bit. That was not fun. I have to have the headset set to 60 when I'm inside of Amazon Workspaces, because for some reason, if it's not set to at least 60, it doesn't matter how loud I make the sound inside of Amazon Workspaces, I can't hear anybody. So even though 20 or lower is preferred for regular shit, it's gotta be at fucking 60. Your ears are fine. No, thankfully no blood. I think we're good. I both love and hate the wheels on this that I bought for this chair. Alright. I swear, this game makes me jump through more hoops to start a game than any other game. No. I might not be friends with them on Facebook. Who got fired? Is it the new CEO?
I know this brooch. This is my mother's. A birthday gift from father.
The one who he specifically flew out to see all of us at Regis, and even the help desk got to meet him? That guy? See, I have to, so well, I mean, if he's the one who okayed the idea of getting rid of the entire help desk, then he deserves that, because that's part of the reason they tanked so badly. So part of the reason that I set my sound the way I do is it's 60 outside of Amazon Workspaces, and then I have an additional slider inside of Amazon, just because it's basically Amazon Workspaces is a virtual computer. So I log into my Amazon Workspace and it's running Windows 10 server. And inside of that Windows 10 server, I can then slide my sound, and I usually slide it all the way down to 20, which is 20% of 60%. Which is probably more like 14. And then if I can turn the volume up, and then magically I can hear them. But some people will still be like, they will sit 10 feet away from their fucking phones and then be like, "Can you hear me? Okay." No amount of turning the volume up will fix that.
"29 Pretty Orchard Street. That's near Poplar's district. Why would this man carry off my mother's brooch? I must go there."
So, funny thing that we have users who are on our computers, and they still have to log into Amazon Workspaces. I hate being... Don't put me on speakerphone, because then the speaker and the microphone are so close together, I hear myself echoed back to me. Don't do it! We have all kinds of, so because most of our users use VDI, you know, they've got their Amazon Workstation. Any little thing in their internet, a hiccup, a modem that hasn't been recently rebooted, a internet speed that's even remotely subpar, can cause black screens, flashing screens, echo, static, robotic sounds, repetition, fish sounding like you're in a fishbowl, all of that. And they'll tell me, I don't have any problems with my internet except in Amazon Workspaces. Well, yeah, it's because Amazon Workspaces treats your internet like it's its personal Slurpee. Yeah, there's a difference between consumer VPNs, which allow you to change which country you're in, and corporate VPNs. A corporate VPN takes up a lot of bandwidth. It needs a hardwired connection. It needs to have a large enough internet pool to pull from. I'm barely hanging on by the skin of my teeth at 120 down with 5 to 6 up. Well, yeah, that's very, very, very common, is for it to be the only way for you to get onto things. So most users don't realize it though, but they really to get the most out of the VPN and to have a good quality connection that doesn't drop out randomly, you really do need to be hardwired to your modem. That just means, you know, making sure that you're on a Ethernet cable. I love how I'm supposed to be playing a video game and I'm just talking. Yeah, I'm still waiting for USI to finish getting things set up out here. There was a huge delay in everything, so right now I'm not expecting to have my fiber internet, which I'm not currently paying for. To their credit, they are not charging me anything right now. Even though I have their modem and I have their router, I, you know, got all the stuff. They're not charging me for it right now. So that's delayed until July next year as of right now. Yeah, you know. Pandemics.
Good evening, Mr. Throgmorton.
God.
Dr. Reed, can I be of any assistance? Have you noticed anything suspicious lately?
Yeah, we strongly suggest to our users that they be hardwired for connectivity reasons. And for bandwidth reasons.
Did you see what happened to him?
Actually, yes. He was thrown from the roof like a vulgar log.
How is a log vulgar? I don't get it. Alright, so just to prove a point from earlier, because Lunix said it wasn't that loud, I'm going to open my can of soda. And yes, I drink them like they're water. I should drink more water. Yes, I'm very thirsty. And I know soda is not a good thing to drink when you're thirsty. But I would have to go and filter water. And it takes like a half an hour to filter a half a gallon of water. Which means I should really replace my filter. But I don't want to, because that takes like 10 minutes to prep the filter. No. Are you kidding me? They would be out here like 3 times a week to replace a 5-gallon thing of water. Also, Culligan tastes weird. Actually, so it is a mild diuretic, but it also contains water. So, just like coffee, and Dr. Mike will confirm this, the bigger problem is the caffeine's stimulant effect on your mind, not the diuretic factor.
Why is it that you sound so afraid?
You didn't see it. He was dead before he hit the ground. The strength required to do such a thing, well, it beggars belief.
Let's see here. I go through, if I'm properly drinking my water, I go through about 1.5 gallons to 2 gallons a day. Because some of that goes to making tea and or coffee and or hot cocoa. Yeah, nope. So they'd be out here like 3 times a week. So that's $15 a week. So that's $60 a month. $65 a month, including the rental. I do, but very rarely. I also don't make coffee the way normal people. I make coffee kind of like I make loose leaf tea. Mostly because if I make it other ways, it just tastes sour. Also, I like cold brew.
Who could have done that?
Who? Well, a vampire, of course. Look, bite marks on the neck and lacerations here. There is definitely a vampire close by.
Goodbye.
Yeah,
and
I need
good
to
hunting,
be
Mr.
playing this
Throckmorton.
game here. Yes, cold brew is absolutely delicious.
Glad to see you
And
again,
it's
Mr.
super
Reed.
easy to make.
Did you see what happened?
No. I was coming back to the shelter from work when I heard an awful scream, and there was this man, dead, just in front of the building.
You saw nothing at all?
No, I told you, just that awful woman's scream.
A woman scream? Are you sure?
Of course. It was terrifying. I thought it was my sister, so I ran. But it was a man I've never seen round here before.
The problem I have when I make cold brew is it ends up being, once I've prepped it for drinking, it's half cold brew, half whole milk, a little bit of sugar, and then whatever flavor extract I want to add to it. And when I drink it, it's gone in like 30 seconds. You can make it at home. If you have like an 8-cup container, you put 1 cup of coffee in, fill it up to the top with water, preferably filtered, and then you stick it in your fridge for 12 to 24 hours. Or if you want to brew it faster, you brew it at room temperature on your counter. You want to make sure you put a lid on it no matter whether it's in the fridge or on the counter. And it's good. It's goddamn good. It doesn't have any of the sour notes that brewed coffee has. It actually contains more caffeine, not just because of the steep time, but also because it's cold and not hot, and heat destroys caffeine. And just the coffee itself, without any sweetener in it, is more sweet than hot brewed coffee. Also, I need to use the bathroom. And I feel bad. Because we haven't gotten anywhere because we've been talking and I can't talk and do things at the same time, apparently. Or at least not talk and about in-depth things and game at the same time. I'll be right back. That was a quick run. Wow. I can't figure out where on earth to sit the camera. It's like now there's no room above my head at all. I feel a little like Kronos from Kronos Plays. His camera often is sitting like in the middle of his forehead, and I'm just like, Kronos, we like seeing your really cute face.
Did you see what happened?
No.
I think he's cute.
I was coming back to the shelter from work when I heard an awful scream, and there was this man, dead, just in front of the building.
You saw nothing at all?
No, I told you, just that awful woman's scream.
A woman scream? Are you sure?
Of course. It was terrifying. I thought it was my sister, so I ran. But it was a man I've never seen round here before.
Also, not surprised that disappeared.
Goodbye, Miss Paxton.
You again? What do you want?
Did you see what just happened?
No, I didn't. And I don't care.
Really? Why is that?
Because this sexist pig is one of the 4 men who blacklisted me. Good riddance, if you ask me.
Well, it's not like I want there to be dead space. It just feels really cramped. Also, I literally washed my hair today. And apparently a whole lot of the green is gone from behind my head. It's just really green in the front.
Well, I'll leave you for now. Goodbye, Miss Paxton.
Oh god, the worst thing in the world happened to me today.
It's
Oh,
locked.
it's locked. So I was drinking my Earl Grey this morning, helping customers, well, co-workers, I guess, technically. And I take this big swig and I'm swishing it around in my mouth because I feel something in it. I'm like, did I knock something loose out of my teeth? I spit the thing out. There's a box elder bug in my fucking tea this morning. I had to throw an entire cup, well, an entire one of these. So 24 ounces of Earl Grey in the garbage. And it was one of my last 2 bags of actual Earl Grey. So I'm going to have to order more Earl Grey. I have some loose leaf Earl Grey, but it has a real chemically flavor. I don't like it that much. Yeah. It was gross. Like, super gross. Oh, we already cleaned this all out. That's right. Walks in, is immediately attacked. Oh, F no. The bug had no flavor of its own. It was more of a, oh my god, there's a thing in my mouth. What the fuck is this thing in my mouth? What the fuck? Oh, it's a velociraptor. Tell me I'm not the only one who hears a velociraptor when they scream. Shut up, Screamy McScreamerton. Screams McGee. Box-elder bugs are native to North America, so unless you know of a North American tribe that eats box-elder bugs, no. There are, however, tribes that eat locusts. Well, not even. There are tribes all across the world that eat locusts and catids, which I guess locusts are technically a type of catid. Scorpions, grubs. Damn you anyway. Fuck you. I could have killed you a couple of times there, and I didn't. Because why? Because I was trying to heal. I actually, even though, like, there are very few deaths from eating fugu in any given year, I still would be too scared to eat fugu. I would rather go to have, like, truly authentic other foods. Real authentic sushi, real authentic sashimi, tamagoyaki, takoyaki, what's the fried cake that looks like a fish? The desserty thing.
I cannot enter.
Well, fuck you, John. How come you can't enter? Because, Faye, you didn't go the right direction. Well, fuck off! What's with all the F-bombs tonight, Faye? I don't fucking know! Don't mind me, I'm just having fun. Also, I would love some handmade mochi. I frickin' love mochi. So one of the things I bought when we went to Jordan, and I haven't eaten any of it yet because I'm supposed to share it with my nephew, is some strawberry daifuku mochi. And I really want to eat it because I legitimately love mochi. I'm just double checking because the kiddo is vegetarian. Actually, technically pescatarian. Yeah, no animal byproducts. I bought 2 of those, and then I bought some lychee nut hard candies. I also had some yuzu gummy candies, but those had gelatin in them, so I couldn't share those with the kiddo. And I was gonna go and visit the kiddo this last weekend, but I needed to do my laundry, and in addition to needing to do the laundry, I also had brunch with my parents and my father's parents. I mean, I have 2. I could totally eat one of them, and
It's locked, all right.
the kid would never know. I mean, it's locked. Jonathan, you're a flippin' vampire. Rip it open.
29 Pretty Orchard Street. This is it. What's in there for me? There's been a fight here.
damn it, I hate flashy lights. Stop being so flashy. I honestly, I have thought very hard about eating some of that mochi. It calls to me every time I look over to my left. But you can eat me! And I think to myself, but I can't! And now I just have a... Oh, what was the name of that band that did that song? Talking Heads. Something like that. And I think to myself, it's just a poster. We don't read posters. Remember, Faye? I remember, but why would I, you know...
I cannot enter.
Oh, I'm gonna kick your butt, Jonathan.
It's locked.
Stay away!
You stay away. I'm a hungry vampire, and you're going to die.
Murdering bastards!
It's funny, I was, I posted on Facebook that I was playing, and I posted that I'm gonna curse, and I'm gonna yell at people, and I'm gonna, you know, joke about eating people and drinking them and killing them and yada yada yada. And I'm thinking to myself right now, when it comes to the Guard of Prewin, it doesn't matter which way whether I'm killing everybody or not, I would joke about that. I don't like the Guard of Prewin. They're a bunch of jerks. Self-important jerks. Yeah, I suppose self-control level 0 today, yeah. How is the order not ready yet? And the Dasher is sitting there waiting for it. I ordered that at the start of the stream.
Can't you be satisfied with that? We have no reason to be here. I have not survived being buried in a grave for these trivialities.
God damn it.
I cannot enter.
I know you can't enter, but you could at least peep on them. How am I supposed to stand for that one? God, even she's fatigued. Oh.
Be grateful for his luck instead of taking out his frustrations on everyone.
Here.
Good evening, Nurse Brannigan.
Good evening, Doctor.
Don't mind me
Do
while I
you
give you
require
the
medical
side eye.
assistance, Nurse?
I will be fine. As soon as I can get some sleep.
Nurse, you won't be able to help people if you're sick. Take this, and do try to get some rest.
I'll try, Dr. Reed. Thank you.
At least poke bowls are meant to be eaten
Goodbye, nurse.
cold, so
Call
I don't
me
have to
if you
worry
need
about it being
assistance.
cold when it gets here.
Hospital is a danger to its patients. Do not
No, no.
people with your life.
Like that balcony is way over there,
They are
and these two have their little discussion down in this locked room over here. So it's like you have to be somewhere nearby for it to work. You have
Should be grateful for his luck.
Hello again, Mr. Blight.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. You doing your rounds as usual?
Do you need
Yes.
medical attention, sir?
Afraid so. In the war, I was always worried about picking up something, getting some infection. Unfortunately, I've got that fear in London now.
Throughout
Duh.
history, some
Got that fear in
diseases have
London
done more
now.
damage to armies than any
Got that fear in the
weapon
United
created
States
by
right now
man.
too.
You are wise to be careful.
You're working at the Pembroke Hospital, aren't you? That's a good enough reason for me and Oswald to go there.
I still
Goodbye,
haven't
Mr.
figured
Blight.
out which one I'm supposed to
care
do
of
on the
yourself.
balcony behind the Pembroke.
We were supposed to be safe. Oh, what a fucking joke.
Good evening.
Evening, Dr. Reed.
Now you're healthy.
Newton is conflicted about his feelings towards you. Would you like to talk about it, Oswald?
It makes me sad and angry. It feels like the beautiful thing we have is somehow tainted. It hurts to see him so lost.
His love for you is genuine. I'm certain he wasn't lying to me when he expressed his feelings for you.
Newton still has to accept it, knowing
Okay,
he'll be
now I
seen
have
as a queer, a
moisture in my
fairy,
mouth.
less than a man in those simple-minded bigots' eyes. Though he's more of a man than they'll ever be, so fuck them all.
I love you, Newton, and yet I'm going to eat you later.
Goodbye, Mr. Thatcher. Try to take care of yourself.
Why does it feel like every time I exfoliate my feet, there's even more to exfoliate?
We fought for England, but England won't fight for us.
This hospital is a danger to its patients. Do not entrust these people with your life.
Good evening, Mrs. Goswick. How are you feeling?
Spare me your false compassion. It won't change all the bad publicity I intend to shine upon this toxic place. I knew this place was bad from the start.
Why hide his suicidal tendencies?
Mortimer was already so fragile. To be arrested for a suicide attempt would have killed him.
But he died anyway.
Violently murdered, yes. My poor boy escaped tragedy only to face an even worse fate.
What do you mean by a toxic place?
I hold you responsible, sir. You and everyone else in this shameful hospital. I was a fool to bring my Mortimer here. A fool.
A fool? What do you mean by that?
He tried to kill himself. I had him hospitalized in this secluded place to avoid a legal inquiry. And now he's been murdered.
You aren't going to stay here forever, Mrs. Goswick. What are you going to do after your crusade against the hospital?
I'll stay as long as I want to, sir. I'm rich. Very rich. And I intend to spend all my money to close this place down. That's my plan.
It's a bad plan.
I found your son's suicide note, Beatrice. Maybe you'd like to read it.
Stop torturing me, Dr. Reed. It's too much. Do you have no heart?
I just wanted you to know that Mortimer wrote this letter for you.
I am going to tell everyone about this damned hospital. I will warn them about the cruelty, indifference, and danger this place represents.
I accept your anger, Mrs. Goswick. I hope it will pass in time, and you'll find peace.
You are heartless, Dr. Reed. Despite all your knowledge, I don't believe coldness is what the world needs to be a better place.
That's not over. So according to DoorDash, there's still an hour wait for my food because the Dasher hasn't picked it up yet. Oh, now it's been picked up. And right now, according to this, from Edina to my place, 45 minutes. Oh, no. 24 to 32. That's a little more believable. Yeah, DoorDash. They're poofing the living daylights out of me. I wonder, will she
Do you
even
require
take
medical
medicine for me?
attention as well, Mrs. Goswick?
Do you know you're the only one who's asked me this? No, I don't feel well, actually.
Despite what you think about this place, I can tell you with absolute certainty, taking this will help you recover.
Well, at least your reputation seems well deserved. Unfortunately, I can't say the same for this hospital.
That's because I keep eating the people here.
Goodbye, Mrs. Goswick.
Poof-a-fay. Is anyone else sick? You're healthy. Yes, of course you are. Healthy. I eat Howcroft? Yes, I did. Pippa is missing. Shadana, I can't eat him yet because I don't have enough mesmer levels, but we can give him something for his fatigue.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. Such a pleasure to see you again.
Do you need medical attention?
Well, the proximity of the dead is not the most healthy company, even if the quiet can be appreciated.
Oh, and to boot, my Dasher is delivering something before they deliver
Don't
my
take too many risks with your
raw
health,
fish.
Mr. Chidana. None of us are immune to this disease.
And that is a good thing. Death and disease is a constant reminder of our mortality. But you have my thanks, Dr. Reed.
Why are you level 4?
Goodbye, Mr.
You guys
Chidana.
can't see that because it's underneath of my my head. Oh no, I don't mind. It's just the, you know, waiting for my bowl when it's basically raw food. Just a little bit nervous. Oh, I get that. I totally and completely understand that. I still don't have the thing I need. You have more than enough of the lead plates, but I need, in order to finish making my sword better, I need 8 more good handle parts. And 5 aluminum parts. Why would you put Jonathan's watch in here? For real, guys. Also, how does anyone think Jonathan is human? Whee!
This is no.
Follow the blood trail? What blood trail? Follow the blood trail, it says. What blood trail? Looks just like me, huh? Let's go this way. And then it's all like, follow the blood trail. What blood trail? Where's the blood trail? I haven't seen it.
We were supposed to be safe. Oh, what a fucking joke.
Now I'm too far away again. It says that the blood trail is this way. This away. This away. This away. This away.
Many rats in the streets. Aren't I the lucky one?
But of course, nobody noticed that. Dr. Jonathan Reed, how did you get over there? Okay, how were you expecting me to figure out that the... I swear to the gods.
So much blood. Whoever was killed got dried out.
I really don't think they were actually dragged this way.
Drag the poor wench across all these streets to let her expire and be found here.
You're surprising. Occasionally, you make a good point.
How's that?
We're being...
It would be so amazing if when I bit one of them, they turned on each other. I would laugh so hard.
Remember your vows, friends! Stop, vampire! Oh my god!
Jerk. Ooh, lots of stuff. Stuff. Why? But why am I naughty now? Because I killed a priest? I thought that was the point.
I have this thirst for blood.
I mean, he did attack me first. So we're clear. No!
Her shoes and clothes are quite worn out.
I mean, think about it. If you don't know how vampirism is spread, and somebody gets bit,
only a golden watch in her pockets.
only a golden watch. Well, we're gonna take the watch. Thank you very much. Now I'm the one looting the corpses.
This is the very flower my mother tossed on Mary's coffin. Someone is targeting my family.
Are you sure about that, Jonathan? Are you sure?
The marks on this woman's neck were made by the fangs of a vampire.
I see you.
Right then. It's a sick game. But given no choice in the matter,
It's your sister's
I might
game.
as well win it.
don't know why I'm looking. I know I don't have any of the stuff. You see dead people? I'm willing to bet Jonathan sees dead people too.
It's locked, all right.
Ah! Fucking locked doors everywhere. Come to me, little cheese boy.
This is despicable.
I disagree. I think it's a matter of, you know, life or death. Which begs the question, if I was hungry enough, would I eat a rat? Actually, the better question it would beg is, if I was hungry enough, would I eat a bug? I've eaten ants before. Like when I was really young. They taste a little bit like raisins. Or at least I think they do. I'm totally gonna end up having to buy the parts I need. Hey! There's my office!
Jonathan!
What was that?
Shut up, Harry. Don't care.
I won't let you escape. You're very fast, but I'll catch you.
I swear we already looted this place. Yeah, because the safe is already looted.
It's a leech! Kill it!
No, I thought you guys were already dead. That'll remind me.
Watch yourselves! There's one of them! Filthy piece of shit!
Really, neither of you dropped anything? That's lame. God damn box elder bugs are flipping everywhere. I am not a fan of box elder. They can all go jump in a lake. Actually, they might like it enough. Don't let them jump in the lake.
Over there!
Well, that's one way to dispose of the body. This is not where we're supposed to go. But it's where I'm going. In part because I really don't want to fight my sister yet. I literally ate him to death. And I ate him to death. Ow. Here, I'm gonna eat you to death. Thank you. Oh, turn around. He didn't drop anything. Bunch of jerks not dropping stuff. That's not cool. Extermination of the road. I think that might be a new note. I don't think we've ever seen that note before. How would I know, though? Because I never read them. Now, technically, there's a time and a place for coming down here.
I have this thirst for blood.
That was easy.
This is Braille.
Yes,
I
it
need
is.
someone who can
That's
read
3
this.
of 4. Wait, we're gonna be all set when we finally get to... Oh, we can talk to him. Oh yeah. No, I figured it had to do something with things that were going on. What the? Where did you come from? I don't think it matters now because you're dead. No. Made my heart jump from the middle of my chest into my throat. That's how bad that startled me. I know that's not physically possible, but that's what happened. First things first. Can I unlock this now, please? Thank you. Okay.
This one's a top! Watch it!
That was fast. If I remember right, later on up here there's a beast.
I cannot enter.
Cannot enter. You cannot enter! No, food's almost done. I actually was trying to eat him. That didn't go so. Nobody out here anymore, just the rats. Just the Goram rats. Oh, I need to sneeze.
I can still sense a presence.
Oh. Pardon me. I'm sorry. And he's dead. And that means food is delivered. Anybody else have a grave yet? We've killed a whole bunch of peoples.
Come to me.
Oh, shut up. I totally forgot what your name is. Sarah? Creepy voice in the back of my head. It's creepy. Oh, what are you doing over here?
Are you all right, Miss Shun?
My name is Xiao Shun. This is the proper way to address someone in my country.
I do apologize, Xiao Shun. Are you all right?
Yes, I am. This is the only place where I can find some kind of serenity. Some way to remember my dear Matthew.
Oh my gosh! Alright, we're gonna take a second. I'm gonna go upstairs, get my food, and then I'll be right back. Buddy, your head's already had your dinner. Stop being a butthead. She's a giant butthead. They provided me with chopsticks, but I'm gonna use my chopsticks. She does like my food better.
You should recover quickly after taking this.
Thank you, Doctor.
Have you recent news of Nurse Crane and her dispensary?
From what I have heard, she was a brave woman. I wish I had met her before that tragedy occurred.
Tell me how your husband died, Xiaoshun.
Matthew died of the Spanish flu, like so many others. It's a mundane cause of death these days, but for me it meant the end of the world.
At this time, there is so little medical science can do to defeat this terrible epidemic. I'm truly sorry.
The worst thing is not his death, even if it tears me apart. The worst is not to have seen it coming, to have lost him so quickly, even before realizing it.
Did he hide his condition from you?
Matthew was a smiling type, a happy sort. Everything that I am not. Did he laugh at his death to come, or did he not realize what was going to happen? I'll never know.
Are you on your own? Do you have any friends or family who you could be with?
I have family and friends, but I need to be here alone. One day maybe I'll go back to them, but not now. I need silence, and I need sadness.
I've seen many deaths in my life, and we all grieve in our own way. Some stay silent, or need to shout. Others need company, and some just can't stand it.
Thank you for your sincere words, Dr. Reed. I sense you trying to help me, even if I don't quite understand why.
The Spanish flu may be the worst disease mankind has ever faced. Why are you blaming yourself?
You don't understand. I didn't know he was so sick. I didn't realize the gravity of his situation until it was too late.
As harsh as this sounds, we are all equally vulnerable to this awful disease. It can take the strongest man in just a couple of days.
I never said goodbye to Matthew. We never realized how bad it was. We laughed about it even. He always made me laugh. Now I don't have enough tears to shed.
Are you a doctor yourself? Is this why you feel so guilty for not saving your sick husband?
No, I am not. But I still need to blame someone for Matthew's death. And who else, if not his wife, who did not see it coming?
I'm a physician, one of the best in the country. But I was unable to save my own sister, Mary. She died in my arms.
Why tell me this? Is it supposed to make me feel better?
No. But I felt I should share it with you, since she is buried here too.
May I ask what caused the death of your sister?
You could say she was also killed by a terrible disease. A disease I have sworn to fight and cure, no matter how long it takes.
Thank you for sharing that with me, Dr. Reed. Maybe it's time we start to rebuild our lives, you and I.
You see Beggar Pants McGee down here? No, what she doesn't know is I keep putting a little bit away for her. I mean, now she kind of knows. Come on. You already had your dinner. She just does not care that she's already had dinner.
How do you feel? Physically speaking, I mean.
I'm as well as can be expected, Doctor.
How do you feel?
God damn it.
Physically speaking, I mean.
I'm as well as can be expected, Doctor.
You realize you can't stay here forever, don't you? Eventually, you'll have to leave the cemetery.
Why? Why should I go? Since this is the only place I can find peace of mind.
But you're not dead. There is a difference between visiting the dead and staying with them.
You sound like you're no stranger to the pain I feel.
Let's just say, I too have a good reason to visit cemeteries at night.
Please accept my condolences for your loss then, Dr. Reed.
You should go home now.
I think you're right. Cemeteries are for the dead, for they need silence too. Thank you for your honesty and your wisdom, Dr. Reed.
Thank you for your company, Xiaoshun. Take care on the way home.
Maybe I'll see you again in Whitechapel. Goodbye for now.
Huh. The investigation succeeded. Too bad she still has a hint left.
Goodbye for now.
So many new graves. Why do I still feel so disconnected from the others then?
We already saw Thomas's.
You know you can trust me.
Ooh, two. Ms. Howcroft. And Mr. Fiddick. I'm almost done with my bowl here. I'm pretty sure they're powered by tiny, black holes. But if you consider their ancestors, who would glut anytime they, you know, had food, because even an apex predator never knows when their next meal is. Now I have a runny nose. This isn't even that spicy. We'll come up and get this. Now you gotta sit up here and eat it. I'm just not gonna put it down for you. Dropped it. It's okay now. Yep. Oh, oh. Found a piece of rice on Mom's pants. I forgot. Tamagoyaki, which is a egg omelet. Salmon, tuna, ahi tuna, spicy tuna, mango, rice, masago, which is fish eggs, cucumber, but there didn't seem to be a lot of cucumber in there, but there was an awful lot of squid salad. There's a crap ton of squid salad, which had a nice smoky flavor. I kind of liked it. Normally squid salad has very little flavor, if any at all. Mortimer Goswick.
Please help me!
Oh, Vicar. Vicar.
Help me, please! You! What have you done?
Vicar Larrabee, what happened?
Demon! Hell scourge! Son of perdition!
Vicar! Jonathan is no demon. He's just a loving son, returned from the dead. Like your Christ, Vicar.
Mary, it has been you all along.
Mary, that's it.
Oh, it's me, all right. Precious
yes,
brother.
squid salad.
Why did you lure me here?
I'm gathering the family. For a final reunion. All smiling, all dead. Thanks to the good Dr. Reed.
Mary.
Mother? Say hello to your son.
Hello, Jonathan.
Mother,
What do we have here, Mother? The prodigal son has lost his tongue. Our Jonathan always had the first and last word at dinner. The entertainer, the star of our show.
Mary, let me explain.
Shut up.
Squid.
It's my turn to do the talking.
Mostly squid.
I have this nasty hole in my chest, Johnny. It needs to breathe.
Right then. Speak.
My prayers went so long without an answer. My husband, killed in France. My child, carried away by the flu. My brother, promising to return in his letters, then disappearing in thin air. I went from hospital to hospital, cemetery to cemetery, grave to grave. I've lifted every stone in London, searching for an end to the nightmare. And there you were, in front of me, on a dark pier.
It was the hunger. You know it now as well.
The joy to have finally found you. I longed for your arms, a final happy ending to so much tragedy, to tell me all would be well again. As you did when we were children. It was this filthy dock where you greeted your sister. I dug a tunnel from my grave with my fingers and teeth.
Mary, I had taken your life before I realized it was you. I tried to kill
Why is
myself.
Vicar Larrabee not run away?
But you failed in your attempt. We cannot die, can we? We are a plague. I've watched you, Jonathan. You pull the strings and sever them.
I've done what I had to do. I did not choose this fate, but I will have my answers.
Ugh. There are no answers, Doctor. There's nothing left but pain and lies and treachery.
Mary, wait!
Time to go, Mother. Give my regards to my son.
No! No!
This is what I do to those I cherish. Can you imagine what I have in mind for you?
I'll destroy you!
Finally, we hear the truth. Dr. Reed, admit it. You're a monster who takes joy in killing, who relishes the chase, the secrecy of it all.
I'm still a scientist. I shall find a cure for this madness.
You lie to yourself. Confess your sins.
Over the slaughtered corpse of our mother!
Are those tears, brother dear? Your heart still bleeds with emotion. My dead heart has dried.
You are mad.
Oh, so that's what I am, Doctor. Mad? I was beginning to wonder. I've been hearing voices, one in particular. That of my dead brother. This is the reason I must kill you. Not for your betrayal. Not for our poisonous kiss. Not even for the lies you tell yourself. No. It's so that smooth and wicked voice will stop ringing in my head.
I cannot let you kill again, Mary.
Time to die, brother. And this time for good. Assassin! Ah! Ah! Yeah! Ah! Rest in peace, monster. You killed me, brother. Ah! Kinslayer! What have you done?
I haven't done anything. What have you done?
You left me to rot in this grave. Jonathan, kill him. Revel in your true nature. Kiss me again, sweet brother. You left me to rot in this grave! Come to me, Jonathan. Kinslayer!
I am not Tyrion Lannister, who also is not a kinslayer.
I'll do to you what you did to Dorothy Crane. Assassin! Kiss me again, sweet brother.
Ow.
Come to me, Jonathan. What have you done?
Nothing that you haven't or wouldn't.
I'll show you the same kindness you showed Sean Hampton. Rest in peace, monster. Kiss me again, sweet brother.
Hot damn.
Well, brother, it's time to bring this conversation to an end. Forever.
You know I will not play this game.
Calm now, Doctor. Like a rabid dog. Or think you're performing an autopsy.
Don't be ridiculous.
I'll kill them all. The kind Dr. Swansea. The sweet little lass with hair of red. I am the Harbinger, bringing your punishment.
Mary.
Don't you see? This is not me. Flesh that never ages. All nightmare, no dream. Bring it to a close. Let me sleep.
I will find a cure, Mary. I swear it.
Not before you end up liking the state you live.
I can forgive you.
I can't believe I killed the Vicar Larrabee. Where are we going with her, Jonathan? Apparently I'm in control insofar as, like, if I stop pushing on the analog stick, he'll stop moving. Nights later. Oh.
Blood. As I shed one last red tear for my fallen sister, I realize the entire world now revolves around this singular word. The epidemic that has stricken London is not the Spanish flu. It is transmitted through the blood via violent biting, turning survivors into frenzied immortals. I am Dr. Jonathan Reed. I am a vampire, born anew into an age of death and pestilence. While plotting factions close in around me, I am sworn to find the source of this epidemic. I am convinced greater perils are still to come. I know the answers I seek are hiding in our blood.
Oh, now we can go into Whitechapel. Yahoo! Jonathan, your eyes are just orbs of death. It is quiet. There's no music. Where's the music?
This hospital is a danger to its patients. Do not entrust these people with your life. Murderers and thieves, the lot of them. They are criminals.
Any music. I didn't gain any more levels for who's it?
We were supposed
Mesmer.
to save. Oh, what a fucking joke.
Would you two please let me listen to you so I can then kill you both?
We fought for England.
But England won't fight for us.
So you're level 3 and you're level 1.
am
Now I'm level
responsible for
frickin'
everything
3.
bad that has happened.
Totally eat them both right now, but then I don't get points for their investigation. That's the right spot. Oh, never mind. It's just me being stubborn because I want to listen to their thing. I've apparently succeeded in all of the investigations. Still need to talk to you. I need to find out about you two. Need to talk to Delaney. Talk to them. Okay, well, I guess.
I don't understand why you still care for this bloody city.
Because we're still alive and healthy. We are not in the middle of a battle. Things are different, really. In so many ways.
No, not over here either. Like, the little red spot doesn't even spawn. And they're both leaving the frickin' Kirby Flurgan.
Danger to its patients. Do not entrust these people.
Hello again, Mr. Blight.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. You doing your rounds as usual?
You could say that.
Are you concerned about the living conditions in the city?
Of course I am. I'll be stuck here for as long as Oswald refuses to go to hospital. And, unfortunately, it seems the violence is rising.
What kind of violence?
I believe people have armed themselves and started to attack those that show signs of contagion.
Alright, real quick before we
Goodbye,
eat,
Mr. Blight.
Mr. Blight.
Take care of yourself.
This city is more peaceful without the bombs, but no less dangerous.
Good evening.
Evening, Dr. Reed.
Okay.
Are you concerned about the conditions here in London?
Not really. Sick people, men in arms, fighting every night. I already faced all this during the war.
And what if I said, follow me? I don't know how Blight's gonna not have noticed this.
Newton, don't be sorry. We'll meet again soon, and we will be serene and beautiful.
Oh, you'll meet again sooner than you think. Don't tell me he ran away that way.
We've dodged death so many times. Oswald, you can't...
Hello again, Mr. Blight.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. You doing your rounds as usual?
Nobody's going to notice me walking with the man who's about to die. Why would anybody care? And then we're gonna go into their little hidey hole after we kill him. Well, I mean, I had all of their stuff apparently.
Oswald,
So.
I'm sorry to leave you alone. Avenge me, my love.
Ooh, we got a new saber. Newton was walking around with a sword in his pants. Springs, common handle parts. Yes, a sword in his point. No, sword too. Oh, that's not a door. Okay. Well, we are a level 3 mesmer. She's level 5.
At least that mistress of the dark has stopped following me.
Surely I can endure another night.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, where'd she go now?
Good evening, Dr. Tippett.
Dr. Reed, any good news to share?
F it. Come with me, Dr. Tippett.
I'm sorry, Nurse Brannigan. I won't witness the great doctor you were destined to be.
Aww. Okay, last emo. Oh, holy crap, we have 23,000. I'm 99% sure that she's level 5, and I'm going to stop doing the stupid thing where I, like, she's level 5, level 4, level 4. Dr. Chidana is also level 4.
Be sure we're making a difference.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. Such a pleasure to see you again.
Please show me what you have to sell.
Of course. It's just trinkets and curios, really. But I'm sure they can be useful.
I need parts. I also need another mesmer level. Or 2. Jeez.
This hospital is a danger to its patients.
This hospital is not a danger to its patients. Jonathan is a danger to its patients. Oh, you're level 23. I just ran in here like I was going to murder you in 5 hits. Anybody over here? Anybody over here? It's not like I get really any experience points for this shit, but... Don't worry, we're not gonna rehash everything here.
There's a
Oh my god, it's Pippa! We found Pippa! She joined Pre-Win! Oh, what the hell? I can't eat her? Holy hole in a donut. We found Pippa! And myrtleized her.
He's too fucking fast!
And she was level 27. She was 5 levels higher than we are, and we murdered her. Damn it! I don't like it when I find myself accidentally pooping up the places. Just because I happen to be, you know, trying to find things on the ground.
Over there!
Yay!
This is despicable.
I hear a beast behind me. Damn it.
I have this thirst for blood.
You hear him? Facing this direction. I know, we're taking the long way. Shut up. So We're supposed to be going to West End. And I know I've taken a really roundabout way of getting here. This is Whitechapel. We both agree this is not where I'm supposed to be. Damn it! Why am I using my bludgeoning weapon? Stupid velociraptor.
How are you, boy?
I'm not your boy, all right? Now piss off.
Have conditions improved in Whitechapel?
I'm ready for whatever's coming.
Sure you are. One.
Have conditions.
I'm ready.
Okay. Some of these are just taking way too long.
Someday you'll understand. You've wasted your life away.
No, I don't think he'll ever understand. He's about to be dead. Now, just to be clear here, you've had time to tell me, Faye, stop! And you haven't, so we're gonna eat his ass. No, not like that. We're not gonna do that.
No, not now. Not me, please. I'll be good.
Albert, it's too late. It's too late.
Is no match for the Swanborough cordial.
The gangs are ruining.
Good evening, Benjamin. Can I help you?
I'm afraid not, Mr. Reed.
You don't seem well, Benjamin. Do you need any help?
I always feel ill, sir. It's like I'm never right.
I can try to help your body heal, sir. But you must stop destroying it.
The war destroyed me, Doctor.
Did you know of your son's plans to join the Wet Boot Boys gang?
Barely survived the war, just to come back and see me wife die of the flu, and my son turn into a petty thug.
Albert is old enough to make his own mistakes, don't you think? To forbid him will only encourage him to join them.
Yeah, my Albert's as tough and stubborn as his old man. Apple didn't fall far from the tree.
Your suspicions concerning Albert were legitimate, but were you sure he was guilty when you shot him? Tell me the truth, Benjamin.
No, I wasn't. I just went mad without realizing what I was doing. My God. I almost shot him.
You had better speak to Albert. You need to clear the air. He has to understand what you endured, and you must listen to him talk about his pain.
I'm afraid it's too late. I pointed a gun at him for the sake of a few pills.
Well, at least we'll get him for, you know, his full points. I could have gotten even more points for his dumbass, for Albert's dumbass, if I'd have spoken with Benjamin first. I bet you anything. No, I don't feel like redoing it.
I'm not afraid anymore. I died in this trench a long time ago.
Good evening, Xiaoxun.
Wang Shanghao, Dr. Reed. It's good to see you again.
How is the sanitary situation evolving in Whitechapel these days?
My only relief is that my Matthew died before seeing the madness that approaches. I'm afraid we won't survive this trial, Dr. Reed.
What are you doing with your time, now that you're back in Whitechapel?
I've decided to help the poor and sick of the neighborhood by handing out medicine.
That's very charitable of you. But why do it at night?
I've noticed that the most desperate people tend to go out after dark. Hence my presence, to help them when I can.
I wish we could let her live.
Giving out medicine? How can you afford to do that?
I am a rich widow, Dr. Reed. My departed husband left me enough money to last the rest of my life. I can spend some on those who don't have any.
Why don't you move to a better neighborhood?
I thought about it, I confess. To go back to the same empty home every day still hurts me a lot.
Why stay here then?
I am a woman of habit, Dr. Reed. And for now, I am happier being useful in a familiar place than I would be anywhere else.
How do you feel now that you're back in Whitechapel?
I've decided to follow your advice, sir. I won't forget the dead, but my efforts will be for the living.
I've no doubt. That is a wise and useful attitude in this part of town.
To be completely honest with you, I'm also doing this for myself. If I'm destined to survive this epidemic, I need my life to have some purpose.
Oh!
Do you still think about your departed husband?
Of course I do. I'll never forget my beloved Matthew, but how do I put it? Now I miss him more than I want him back.
I know what you mean. And I think it means you're getting better.
Maybe death will take me the way it took Matthew. Without warning and without mercy. But until then, I live on.
I'll just be killing everybody. Lady Swanborough's lucky I still need her. She might be next.
Why convince me to live if it was to kill me later? If it was a game, consider it a success, you cruel demon.
Yeah. Jonathan, this time around has a cruel streak.
Even the flu is no match for the Swanborough Court.
Oh, sad face.
When science fails you, this elixir will give you faith again.
Oh, good lord, she's only level 3. But she's also worth 15,000 or 1,500
Good
more
evening,
points than she's
my
worth
dear
right now.
colleague.
How is the sanitary situation evolving in Whitechapel these days?
When people buy guns instead of medication, it means they have already traded hope for fear in their hearts. In my book, that's never a good thing, Doctor.
I'd like to see what kind of medicine you're selling.
Does not have anything that I need. God, I have just a ton of quote-unquote junk. You're lucky that I'm sure I can whittle out more experience points for it from you. Where are those two bicker? I am the bickering.
A lot of people are talking about this Colossus. Perhaps I should look.
Good evening, sir. Do you remember me?
If you're here for a reward, you'll be sorely disappointed. But I'll gladly shake the hand of a fellow countryman.
I'm not here for a bounty. I'm a doctor. Dr. Reed from the Pembroke.
A doctor? In Whitechapel? What an opportunity. My name's Bates. Cadogan Bates.
Do you require assistance, Mr. Bates?
Not me, but your skills could help a lot of people round here. That would help my business, because I say a live tenant's a paying tenant.
Have you heard anything about Nurse Crane and her dispensary?
Not really.
Why am I not convinced?
Maybe it's because you lack faith. Being a skeptic must be useful for a man of science.
How are conditions in Whitechapel at present?
The way this sickness is spreading, I don't think there'll be enough new bloods to replace those tenants I'm losing from this bloody thing.
What help could I possibly be to your business?
That's simple. I already get good money from all those fleeing the war. Can you imagine what they'd be willing to pay if I could offer medical assistance too?
Mr. Bates, do not make me regret saving your life in this quarantine zone.
I understand, Dr. Reed, you're from a good family. Don't want to get your hands dirty. That's fine. I'll be happy to act as your middleman.
I've no interest in money. Perhaps one night I will visit you and take what I require. If that should happen, there will be no need for a middleman.
So it's a no then. That's too bad. The Reed tonic could have really helped people, you know, save lives. Isn't that what you do? I mean, people buy that Swamber's shit.
It's unusual to see someone so happy around here, especially considering the current situation.
Why should I be sad now? There've always been wars, disease, tragedy. There always will be.
That's an unusual way of seeing things in these trying times.
I don't see why I should shed a tear for another man's woes. I'm healthy, and I intend to stay so.
Tell me, what's your...
People are just...
What do you mean?
People are
What is your business, exactly?
I offer fair lodgings for a modest price to the poor and weary of Whitechapel.
I see. And what about those who cannot pay?
Well, deals can be done, if you know what I mean. Money's not the only currency. After all, I'm not immune to a pretty face.
I don't approve of your actions, but I know very little about this borough, other than its reputation. There are always necessary evils.
A necessary evil. That's one way to think about it. Knew you had more smarts than all these immigrants.
You seem to have recovered well since your attack. Do you ever think about what happened to you?
Not much. It was a fucking nightmare. Savages, absolute bloody savages. Their appearance. Jesus. It made me want to puke.
You'd better not come back here. I won't be around next time to save you. I want to know everything about the recent violence, Cadogan. And I want the truth.
Well, rent may be a bit high, and yeah, I've had to evict a few people. But that's business, isn't it?
I don't believe even you deserve such a cruel fate, though you have tested my patience beyond its limit.
Glad to hear. Nice to know there's another civilized individual in these parts. Not like those bloody savages.
Never.
Since I took an oath to help people, can I be of assistance?
Well, seen better days, that's for sure. But it was bound to happen with all these
Should we eat old cat again
about.
here? It's got one hint left.
Infecting you is probably the last thing on these people's minds. Take this, in any case.
What? You give me this for free? Don't have a clue about this place, do you?
So do.
Goodbye, Mr. Bates.
I'll come back to that. Oh, hey, look, it's a trash can I haven't loaded. With another spring. Oh, there are dead inside. They're so tiny. Dead in the drink. Where'd the other one go? This is the other one. I am. This is my manservant. We have very nearly 30,000 experience points.
When science fails you, this elixir will give you faith again.
No, it won't. Don't listen to her, folks. You should probably tell me that I Okay, I was about to say. It's still not really all that much. Let's just say. Why do I always end up lost when I'm in Whitechapel? Garbage can.
It's locked.
Hey, Lastima.
Proven by many. Even the flu is no match for the Swanborough cordial.
A lot of people are talking about this Colossus. Perhaps I should look into it.
There you two are.
Cheap prop. Fancy buying something, sir?
You never lose your focus, do you? Do you need help, sir?
To be honest, I'd prefer you take a look at my stuff. I'd rather be rich and sick than the contrary.
I don't quite agree, but I won't argue with you. Please, take this. You'll feel better.
Really? Free? Don't take it personally, but charity usually comes at a price. Human nature being what it is.
Right then. Show me what you have.
I mean, I'll probably inherit all this shit when I kill him, but... I need another hint.
You again? What do you want this time?
Can I offer you my medical expertise, Mr. Peterson?
Keep your medicines for others.
Yeah.
There is a thin line between pride and stupidity, sir. Please, take this medication. You'll feel better.
All right. I'll take it then. It's not like I don't appreciate the gesture.
How is the sanitary situation in Whitechapel?
I'm not easily
So all
scared,
three of
but
these guys,
crazy killers and armed patrols are lurking about.
I can
My
kill.
son's right about this place.
And, what's his name? But they're all missing at least one hint. I'm kind of at the point of... I kind of just want to kill them.
Goodbye, Mr. Peterson.
But we'll hold off. What about Nethercott? Did we kill Nethercott? I know I can't kill the father yet. He's, alive. And he's fatigued.
Good evening, Mr. Whitaker.
It's Father Whitaker, my son. So, are you still lost in your rational delusions?
Don't you fear getting sick yourself?
Faith gives me all I need, my son. If I must fall, then so be it.
Your fall.
No doubt your faith will prevail, but let me give you some extra protection against the devil's work. Medicine.
Blessed be your generosity, my son.
Tobias Whitaker, confess why you burnt those people alive.
I have done what no one was ready to do. I will smite the flesh of the unclean to protect the righteous.
You are just another heartless murderer, exploiting the epidemic to kill with impunity.
No! No.
Yes.
The only way to contain the spread is to strike at the source itself. The proliferating sick.
You're not the savior of London. You're just a glorified sadist.
I take no pleasure in this awful cleansing, Dr. Reed. I am only driven by the thousands of innocents I save each night.
Why did you send Samuel to the cemetery, Tobias? What did you see there?
I sent him on a vision. A dream of a dreadful and laughing queen covered with blood, sleeping with the dead and feeding on the fear of the dying.
A laughing queen dressed in blood. Tell me more.
This epidemic is her feast, the announcement of her return. Against her, science is no more than a child's toy.
But who is she?
She is the mother of harlots and abomination of the earth. She is Babylon, drunk on the blood of the saints.
Not really a good reason to click that again. Got all of those things.
I have heard enough for tonight. Goodbye.
Camilla is level 5. She's level 4. He's also level 4. I can't remember what level Mithercat was. Larrabee's already dead. Oh, you are level 3.
Good evening, Mr. Nithercott.
And good evening to you too, my good sir. Can I be of any help?
And we know everything about you, so guess what?
Has no splendor at all. Oh, I see it now. I see it. Oh, the verses I could write.
Noah.
Hello again, miss. Tell me, Camellia, how are things now the dispensary is closed?
Oh, as soon as we hit level 5, she's
Very
dead.
well. Goodbye, then.
Alright, I need somewhere to enter.
I'm cheap and
Cheap price, good quality.
I don't want to sleep just yet, especially now, since we're so close to getting things done for the for 3 other people in this area. So we're gonna end for tonight. We'll see if we can get those other 3 finished up, and then if we can, we'll go ahead and eat them tomorrow. I mean, right now we could probably hit level 30. But then somebody else could run away. Because we've killed a lot of people. And then we'd find them working for Pre-Win, and that would just be sad. So we'll work on and see if we can get some more of the people dead by tomorrow. We have to see Lady Ashbury also. You want to... I mean, I can eat them right now. All 4 of them. I got 4 people, all level 3 or lower. And each of them is missing only 1 hint. I don't know how to find the hints. Okay, let's go eat them. Only to then sleep and discover that we'll have level 4 Mesmer, and then I'll have to go and eat a bunch of other people in this area.
You again? What do you want this time?
One missing means yum yum. I've eaten almost everyone in this area already.
My son. Who will take care of him? Was I a good father?
You weren't even your son's father!
Good
If I
evening,
remember
Harry.
right, anyways.
May I come in?
Sure. Sure. Even my dreams are soaked with gloom.
So, may I ask you a few questions?
I'm not bothered. What could be worse?
Oh, well, we now have all of Ares. I even have to go anywhere? I was gonna say, that was just as silly.
Death is so cold. I hoped it would be more meaningful.
Why did his son have his father's... perfume bottle, barbed cudgel.
Fancy buying something, sir? You never lose your focus, do you?
Oh my! Why did I think he's a level 4 Mesmer?
Goodbye for
Wow.
now, Mr. Lewis.
That's okay.
I know it's hard to believe, but this
we still have a third one over here.
Mr. Bates.
Evening, Doctor.
Was I that evil to deserve such punishment?
Yes.
My only regret is that no one will mourn me. For I have never been loved.
Yeah, whose fault is that? Oh, I know where we're going. So wait, there's a thing I haven't been in? There's nothing that I hadn't opened. Oh, there was a thing I hadn't opened. There's pretty much no one left alive. Oh my god. All the people who are still alive are basically out of my league for killing. Get very sick people on the docks. I really wish this game had fast travel. So I'm gonna go to the hideout. We're not necessarily going to sleep because we should probably heal the people who are sick. Otherwise they will probably die. And that would be very bad for all of us.
Its effectiveness has been proven by many. Even
Its effectiveness has been proven by none. Alright. It's 10 o'clock. I could keep going, but then I wouldn't get any sleep because I'd just suddenly decide, well, if I go to bed now, then I'll get this many hours of sleep. But if I go to bed now, I'll get this many hours of sleep. And the next thing I know, I'll be like, oh, it's 7 o'clock in the morning and I need to start going to work today. So I'm going to say goodnight. And we can continue killing people tomorrow after we heal people. So we'll probably, rather than going to Lady Ashbury's, we'll probably go back to the docks. And go start healing those people. And then killing them. Because I should have... the majority of them should have most of their stuff. So, we'll do that. In the meantime, sleep tight, don't let the fate bite. We'll see you guys tomorrow at about 7 o'clock p.m. Central Time. Have a great night.